This question says, use the given digits without repetition and make the greatest and smallest 4-digit numbers. We have been given 4 digits, that is 2, 8, 7 and 4, and we have to form the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers from using these digits. There is a condition in that we cannot repeat any digit. Okay, we have to use a single digit only a single time. We cannot repeat it. So I hope you would have seen that video where we discussed the ascending and descending order of numbers, because the same concept is to be applied here. Okay, we have to apply the same concept here. If you haven't seen, then no issues, I'll discuss it here also. So first, let's see for the greatest number. For the greatest number. For the greatest number, if we have to form the greatest number from the given set of digits, it's nothing else but you have to arrange the digits in descending order. You have to arrange the digits in descending order. What does that mean? It means you have to start from the largest digit and move towards the smallest digit. That is, first write the largest digit, then the smaller one, in comparison to the largest one, and then again a smaller one, then again a smaller one, till you reach the smallest digit. Okay, we have to form the 4-digit number. We cannot repeat the digit, and for this, the greatest number, first write the largest digit. So among 2, 8, 7 and 4, which is the largest one? Of course 8. So let's write 8. We are left with 2, 7 and 4. So which one is the greatest now among 2, 7 and 4? Of course 7. So we write it 7 here. We are left with 2 and 4. Which one is the greatest? Of course 4. We are left with 2 only, and we'll write 2 here. So see, 8 was the largest. Yes, 8 is the largest here. The smallest is a 2. Of course, smallest is 2. So we have arranged in a descending order, and that will give us the greatest number. Now, for the smallest number, there are 2 ways. The first way is, if you know the greatest number, then just reverse the greatest number. Reverse the order of the digits in the greatest number. That is, first write 2, 4, 7 and 8. Reverse it. This could be applied only when you are knowing the greatest number. If you are not knowing the greatest number, then how to write it? Simple. Like the greatest number was nothing else but a descending order of the digits. Smallest number is nothing else but the ascending order of the digit. Ascending order. What does that mean? Ascending order means first write the smallest digit and go till you get the largest digit. First smallest one, then the larger one, then again a larger one, and then again a larger one till you get the largest one. So in this case, 2, 8, 7 and 4, if you see which one is the smallest digit, 2, 8, 7 and 4, of course 2. Write 2 here. We are left with 8, 7 and 4. Which one is the smallest now among 8, 7 and 4? Of course 4. Write 4 here. We are left with 8 and 7. Which one is the smallest now among 8 and 7? 7. We are left with 8, and therefore write it here. Okay, so you see this one and this one same. Okay, Let's take one more example. Here, same question, same digit, different digits, same question. The same condition is there. We cannot repeat it. We have to form the 4-digit number, and 4750 are the digits. You have to keep one thing in mind, right? In this scenario, if you are having a digit, if you're having digits in which there's 0, you see here we have 0. If this is a scenario that you have the 0 and you have to form a number, then let me take an example. Suppose I take a number 118. Okay, now this is a 3-digit number. What if I add a 0 here? This is now a 4-digit number, and its value become, previously it was 118, now it is 1180. What if I add one more 0 here? Now it is a 5-digit number and whose value is 11,800. Okay. Take another scenario, that is, it is 118, it is 118, it is a 3-digit number, but what if I add 0 here before the digits? You know, it's still a 3-digit number. Adding 0 before the digits in a given number, before the digits, is not going to make any difference. Previously it was 3-digit number, now again still it's a 3-digit number. Previously it was 118, it's still 118. Doesn't matter how much 0 you add before the digits. Like if I add 3 more, it's not going to be 3, 6 and 7 digit. It's not going to be a 7-digit number. It's still a 3-digit number and its value is still 118. So if you add 0 before the digits, it will not make any difference. But if you add 0 after the digits, it will make the difference. It will change its value and it will change the number of digits present in a number. Same thing you have to apply here in this question. For the greatest number, no change. As we saw in the previous question, that first arrange these digits in ascending order. In ascending, sorry, my mistake, descending order. Descending order. That is, first you have to write the largest one, largest digit, till you get the smallest one. So 4, 7, 5 and 0. Which one is the largest? Of course, largest is 7. We are left with 4, 5 and 0. Now, which one is the largest? Of course, 5. We are left with 4 and 0. Which one is the largest? Of course, 4. We are left with 0 and we'll write 0 here. So this is the number 7540. 7540 is the largest number. As we saw in the previous question, that if we reverse the greatest digit, we'll get the smallest digit, right? Like if in this case, if I have to go with that concept, I can write 0, 4, 5 and 7, right? But as we discussed here in this portion, that adding 0 before any number doesn't change, it doesn't change the value, but in this case it's not a 4-digit number now, it's a 3-digit number. As you saw here, it was like 118 was 3-digit number. Doesn't matter how much zeros you add before it, it's still a 3-digit number, right? So in this case, the question says we have to form the 4-digit number, but if I add 0 here, at the beginning of the digits, this is a 3-digit number, and which is wrong. I have to make the 4-digit number. So in any question, in any such question, if you get 0 in the digits, what you have to do is leave the 0 first, okay, leave it, see the next smallest number. Which one is the next smallest number? Of course, after 0, 4 is the next smallest number. So first write 4, then write 0. Okay, then write 0. So now we are left with 7 and 5. Which one is the smallest? Of course, 5. We are left with 7 and we'll write 7 here. So what was important? Important was in the questions where you have 0 as a digit, and if you have to form the number, there you'll have to keep this thing in mind, that if you add 0 after the digit, it changes its value, it changes its number of digits in the number, but adding before the digits will not make any difference. And here in this question, the question said that you have to form the 4-digit numbers, but if you would have added 0 here, it would have been a 3-digit number, but we don't need that. Okay, in this question we have 3 digits, that is 3, 8 and 7, and we have to form 4-digit number. Using 3 digits we have to form 4-digit number, where we have the condition where we have the liberty to use 1 digit. Out of these 3 we have to use 1 digit. We can use 1 digit twice. So we have to make 4-digit number, and we have been given 3 digits. 1 digit can be used twice so that we can get the 4-digit number. So first let's see for the greatest number. As discussed before, and we have seen that greatest number is nothing else but descending order of the digits. Descending order. So going by this concept, we have and what does that mean? Descending order means first write the largest digit and then go towards the smallest one till you reach the smallest one. Okay, first the largest, then the smaller one, then the smaller one till you reach the smallest one. So here in this case 3, 8 and 7, which one is the largest digit? Of course 8. We'll write 8 here. Now see, we have the liberty and we have the condition that we can use 1 digit twice so that we can make 4-digit number out of these 3 digits. So which one would you use here to make the largest one? Of course we'll use 8 again, because we have the liberty, right? We will use the 8 and we will get the greatest number. So we are left with 3 and we are left with 7. Which one is the next smallest largest number among these 3 and 7? Of course 7. We are left with 3. Write 3 here. Okay. Now this is the greatest number. Let's say for the smallest number. The smallest number is nothing but ascending order of these digits. Ascending order. What does that mean? That means first write the smallest one and proceed on till you get the largest one. Here in this case, which is the smallest digit? Of course 3. Okay, I'll write 3 here. But we have the liberty to use 1 digit twice. I'll write 3 again, because I have to form a 4-digit number using 3 digits where we have the liberty of using 1 digit twice. So if I'll use 3 2 times, then it makes sense, right? Now I'm left with 8 and 7. Which is the smallest number among these? Of course 7, right? We are left with 8. I'll write 8 here. So 3378 is the smallest number. Let's take one more example. Same condition, same thing. We have 3 digits, 9, 0 and 5. We have to make 4-digit number using 3 digits, and we have the condition that we can use 1 digit twice to make the 4-digit number. First see for the greatest number. Okay, so going by the same concept, which is the greatest digit here? So greatest digit is, like, we have to write in descending order. Which one is the greatest? 9. So I'll write 9. I'll again write 9. We have seen it, right? I'll again write 9. to make the greatest number. Now we are left with 0 and 5. Which one is the greatest? Of course 5. We are left with 0 and I'll write 0 here, so we get this greatest number. Let's see for the smallest number. Smallest number should be in this ascending order. Okay, ascending order means first write the smallest one and till you reach the greatest one, the greatest digit. But here, if you notice, we have 0, and in the previous question, that is in the previous video, we have seen the condition of 0. That is, if we have the 0 in the digit, we will not add it in the starting. Okay, if you haven't seen that video, please watch that video. We have discussed it in detail. We cannot add 0 at the beginning. So if I cannot add the 0 at the beginning, what's the next smallest number? What's the next smallest number after 0? Of course 5. So I'll write 5 here. Let me take with some different color. I'll write 5 here. Now I can use 0 and again a 0, because I have to form a smallest number where I have the liberty to use one digit twice. So of course I'll use the smallest one twice. Okay, and we are left with 9. I'll write 9 here. So this is the smallest, this is the largest. The question is, make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers using any 4 different digits with condition as given. The first condition is digit 7 is always at ones place. Now, if you would notice, we have no digits given in the question, right? Like which digit we have to use, but it says using any 4 different digits. Any 4 different digits. That means that we have, we all know that we have 10 digits. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are the 10 digits which we use to make any number. So in this question it says that digit 7 is always at ones place and we have to form the 4-digit number, 4-digit numbers. So that means there would be 4 places: ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. The condition says that digit 7 is always at ones place, so we'll write here 7. In any such question where you have to make a smallest or the greatest number and the greatest number and or the greatest number, and one particular digit is fixed for one for a given place, then just simply forget that, forget this position and forget that digit given here. You have to proceed in the same normal way as we have done earlier. So first see for the greatest number. You'll understand right now. Greatest. Among these different digits except 7, we cannot use this anymore and therefore forget it. Which is the greatest number? Greatest digit from 0 to 9? Of course 9. So I'll write 9 here. Which is the next greatest digit? Of course 8. I'll write 8 here. Which is the next greatest digit after 8? 7. But we cannot use 7 as 7 has been fixed for the ones place. So we cannot take this. Which is the next greatest number after 7? 6. So we'll use this. 6. 6 at the tens place and 7 at the ones place. It is fixed here. Therefore the number is 9, 8, 6 and 7. Now let's see for the smallest number. Same approach. Among 0 to 9, which is the smallest digit? Of course, 0. But we all know that we cannot use 0 at the beginning. We cannot start our number by 0. Therefore, we'll look for the next smallest digit, and that is 1. So I'll write 1 here. Then I'll write 0 here. So 1 is used, 0 is used. Which is the next smallest digit? Of course, 2. So here comes 2. And we have 7 from here. That is fixed. So the number is 1027. Let's take some more example. Form greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers using any 4 different digits with condition as given. Digit 4 is always at the tens place. So I'll write first all the digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 4 is always at the tens place. So this is fixed. Now forget this digit. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, and first we'll look for the greatest number. By the way, 4 is fixed for the tens place, so this is 4, and therefore forget this. Greatest. Which is the greatest digit among 0 to 9? Of course, 9. Then comes 8. So 8. 4 is already fixed, we cannot change it. Next, which is the next one? After 8, 7. You like 7. So number is 9847. Now look for the smallest number. You would be wondering why I didn't take 3 here, because this was at the tens place we have 4. So I mean, in the previous videos we would always go in, if it was greatest number, we would always go in descending order. That's why I said that it's a trick that when a particular digit is fixed for a place, just forget it, leave that, okay, and look for, you know, the similar approach we followed in the previous videos. Or the method is that we have to form the greatest number or the smallest number, so the digits should be according to that, and therefore this approach is taken. In the smallest number, obviously our number should start with the smallest digit, and the smallest digit is 0, but we cannot start a number by 0. So 0 is fixed for this place. We'll start by 1. 1 is here. Then 4 is fixed for this place because it at the tens place 4 is fixed. 0 is used, 1 is used. Which is the next smallest digit? Of course 2. So 2 is used here, and the number is 104 and 2. Few more examples. Here it's digit 9 is always at the hundreds place. Digit 9 is always at the hundreds place. So first write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then comes ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, and digit 9 is always at the hundreds place, so this is fixed and forget this. Let's look for the greatest number. Now, since 9 is always at the hundreds place and we cannot use it at the thousands place now, it's fixed, and therefore ignore it, forget it. Look for the next greatest number digit. Next greatest digit is 8. So write it here, 8. You'll get the 9 here because it was fixed. Which is the next greatest digit? 7. So we'll write 7 here. Next greatest digit? 6. We'll write 6 here. So the number is 8, 9, 7 and 6. Now the smallest one. Okay. Again, we cannot take 0. We'll start by 1. Then we'll come. Okay. So at the hundreds place, we cannot use 0. The reason is 9 is already been set there. So we'll write 9 here. Now we can use 0 here. And the next smallest digit would be 2. Therefore, 1902 is the smallest number possible under this condition. Last example. Digit 1 is always at the thousands place. So first write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We have 4 different digits. So these were all the digits possible. 1 is always at the thousands place. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and thousands place. And 1 is always at the thousands place. 1 is always at the, this 1 is always at the thousands place. Therefore, just forget this. Ignore it. Greatest. One will be here because it's fixed. Okay. Now we have to form the greatest number. Therefore, we'll look for the greatest digit. Which is the greatest digit among these digits? Of course, 9. So write 9 here. Which is the next one? Of course, 8. Which is the next one? Of course, 7. So the number is 1, 9, 8 and 7. Now let's see for the smallest one. Again, 1 is fixed here. Okay, so 1 is fixed here and 1 has been used. Now we can use 0. Now we can use 0. We got 0. Which is the next smallest? Sorry, which is the next greatest? It is 2. And then comes the number 3. So 1, 0, 2, 3 is the smallest number. Hope the concept is clear now.